To create rich, nurturing educational environments in the classroom, need to maximize the use of resources available in their communities. So through maximizing these available resources in the communities, it is a big help for the students as it will cater all their needs in the learning process. And teachers can incorporate parent skills and knowledge and local organizations and programs into their curriculum to offer students supplementary information to complement their basic coursework. Teachers can forge relationships with outside agencies and community members to provide children with the best possible learning environment. Many teachers collaborate with local universities, museums, and community service organizations to expand the cultural resources available to students and enhance their educational experience. To meet the diverse needs of students in our public schools, community services and service providers are often connected to the children's school experience. As organizations, schools have the advantage of having the most frequent contact with students and therefore the potential to truly benefit children through the integration of school link services in meeting children's needs by Kirst and Kelly 1995. So school, as an organization, has the power to meet the diverse needs of the students as they are the facilitator of the learner's growth and development during the learning process.
So, good morning, guys. Let us talk first about the teacher and the community. A teacher is a facilitator of learning and of the development of the youth. He shall, therefore, render the best service by providing an environment conducive to such learning and growth. As a teacher or as an educator, it is our responsibility and duty to create ways in order for us to become an effective teacher. Not just to be an effective teacher, but rather to also give development and progress to the student, especially in their learnings and their skills. As a teacher or as an educator, it is our goal and it is our passion to educate them the best way that we can. As an educator, let us do the best way to create an environment in order for the students or for the learners to gain something new, to make a growth in their lives as an individual and as a student.
Good morning, everyone. My name is Clarice Bayabos, and I'm going to discuss about the Code of Ethics, Article number 3, Section 2, which is every teacher shall provide leadership and initiative to actively participate to community movement for moral, social, educational, economic, and civic betterment. So, we all know that teacher is a facilitator of learning and the development of the youth, right? And he or she shall render the best services by providing an environment conducive to such learning and growth. But this code of ethics directly or implied that teachers are considered as leaders in the community, and as such, teachers should provide technical support to the community, leadership, and for the school to further the partnership between the school and the community.
So next we have every teacher shall merit reasonable social recognition, for which purpose he shall behave with honor and dignity at all times, and refrain for such activities as gambling, smoking, drunkenness, and other excesses, much less illicit relations. A teacher is a role model who inspires and encourages us to strive for greatness and to live with our fullest potential and see the best in ourselves. And by that, he should value his dignity and should always do things that are moral and ethical. He must always think that people are always looking up to him as a catalyst for the betterment in the future. A teacher is still a human, but his profession is a noble profession. He is a role model and he must live with honor and dignity. He must live and act in as a role model inside the school and in the community.
Everyone can be a role model, but only a few are chosen and become a catalyst to change and most influential. And that is a teacher, right? So here in section 3 stated that every teacher shall live for and with the community and shall therefore study and understand the customs and tradition in order to have a sympathetic attitudes, therefore refrain from disparaging the community. So as we all know that a teacher has two community, right? Therefore, it is it is his great duties and privilege to keep in touch with the community bounded by his strong sense of professionalism as well. A great teacher empowered his learners and as well as the community. Then, criticizing a set of customs, tradition, and belief in a way that shows disrespect, that is a great mockery of his profession and career. See to it that a teacher has a neutral understanding for both differences in that circumstances.
Section 5 of Article 3 of the Code of Ethics for Professional Teachers states that every teacher shall help the school keep the people in the community informed about the school's work and accomplishments as well as its needs and problems. This means that a healthy relationship between teachers and people in the community is important, as this will allow everyone to work together harmoniously, which will benefit the students and the school as well. So, how can the teachers maintain a harmonious relationship with the community? How would he be able to inform the community about the school's work and accomplishments, especially its needs and problems? Calling a conference is one of the things that the teachers can do. A PTA meeting in which teachers will have sufficient time to discuss and inform the stakeholders, especially the parents, about the school's progress, especially its needs and problems. It is important to maintain a positive and harmonious relationship with the community because they are the ones who will contribute to the school community's development.
Every teacher is intellectual leader in the community, especially in the barangay, and shall welcome the opportunity to provide such leadership when needed to extend counseling services as appropriate and to actively be involved in matters affecting the welfare of the people. Teachers are not only educators, but they can also extend a helping hand, including mental, physical, social, and most important of all, intellectual aspect. They can also lead a community into a betterment using their skills and solve problems that will converge into a healthy and good community results. Teacher can also organize counseling activities that will include the improvement of the citizens' welfare and development, solving issues that will greatly contribute to the community development and bring resolve into it.
At this juncture, let us talk about the details in the Section 7, which expresses that every teacher shall maintain harmonious and pleasant personal and official relations with other professionals, with government officials, and with the people, individually or collectively. So, in this specific section under the Article 3, the teacher and the community, it tries to mandate that the teachers should aspire to create healthy and peaceful connection with other people that surround them, in which, as much as possible, a teacher should avoid any conflicts or toxic relationships with his co teachers, with government officials, and even with other people that he interacts inside or outside the school. Since a teacher is considered as a role model and an influencer in the community, he should promote productive collaboration with everyone, especially when it comes to the goal of the welfare and the betterment of the school and the whole community as well. Conclusively, a teacher should be an epitome of harmonious relations towards all the members of the community, which should not be obscured by any unacceptable personal desires. A teacher is a peacemaker and should promote togetherness among others.
In Article 3, Section 8, it stated that a teacher possesses freedom to attend church and worship as appropriate, but shall not use his position and influence to proselyte others. This means that teachers enjoy the freedom to attend church and worship as appropriate, but a teacher should not use his position to proselyte others, especially his or her students. True enough, because positions cannot be used to convert others. Respect one's belief is necessary and much more indispensable to favoring personal achievements. There are some teachers who would use their positions to invite others to attend to their religious gathering and would ask them to eventually go on with the conversion. But proselyting others, especially your subordinates, is unethical and is more likely if that is involuntarily. So teachers must avoid engaging themselves into such doing.
So here ends our group reporting. We hope that you guys have grasped relevant information about our topic today, the teacher and the community. Just bear in mind always that being an educator is not only fulfilled within the classroom, but the genuine fulfillment of being an educator lies in the goodness of everyone within the community. In behalf of my group mates, we thank you all for joining us throughout the whole session. God bless us all and take care.